Week 2 of Endzone. Our game of the week is a classic. New Hope, Shannon, and let me tell you, it came down to the wire. West Point, Green Wave, trying to bounce back, making the trek down 82 to play Starkville. And also, Tupelo, Saltillo. We got highlights of that one as well, and 19 other games.
WCBI Sports Endzone Show with John Sokoloff, Cam Dyer, and Grace Ibarra is brought to you by OCH Orthopedic Center, Jax, Carl Hogan Toyota, Wade Incorporated, and Clark Beverage Group.
Welcome into Week 2 of Endzone. John Sokoloff and Grace Ibarra with you tonight. A little late, but we're good to go. A lot of games. They all wrapped up. We got all the scores, all the highlights. Our game of the week was a classic. Thank you to our sponsors. And Grace, New Hope and Shannon, what were you kind of expecting to see out of this one tonight?
Well, I was expecting it to be a close one, and it wasn't really in the beginning. Shannon comes back, and it comes down to the wire. They end the game with the ball, but can't get it in the end zone, lose by 4 points. It's a rough one, but...
Hey, tough one. You can't win them all, but both teams showed that they can bring it, and they were ready to roll. Let's get out to those highlights.
WCBI's High School Football Game of the Week is brought to you by Carl Hogan Toyota in Columbus.
Here's a look at the 2022 Toyota Camry from Carl Hogan Toyota. What a cool car. Drives like a charm. Go get yourself one tomorrow. How about we go to the game of the week? Shannon hosting New Hope. After a 3-and-out from the Red Raiders, they punted away to Trey Doherty. And he was making some moves, showing off some speed, and just about every Red Raider had a chance to make the tackle, but he breaks away. It's a 70-yard punt return, setting the tone, giving the Trojans a 7-0 lead. Top 5 potential in my book.
I think so.
Oh, yeah, definitely. Shannon now trying to get something going on offense. Trayshawn Spurgeon trying to find a man downfield, but he gets sacked by Alex McCarter. On the very next play, 4th down, Diabagate comes screaming off the edge to bring Spurgeon down for another sack. It's still 7-0 in the second. New Hope couldn't do anything with the field position. Shannon trying to convert on 4th down, shines, going deep, but Jamarcus to Jacoby Brewer picking him off, taking it 40 yards. Trojans trying to score again before the half. New Hope drive into the 5, going hurry up. Alex Dawkins had a big run last week. Gets in the end zone, put the Trojans up 14-0 at the half. And our Cam Dyer has more.
This game of the week, again, lived up to its billing and more. An instant classic here between Shannon and New Hope, where New Hope ended up coming out on top. But if anyone expected it to be like last year's matchup, where New Hope cruised 34-0, they were dead wrong. The Trojans did have a hot start, going up 14-0 in the first half, and they kept it that way. The defense was dominant. Special teams had a touchdown in the first half and eventually had one in the second half. Really looking great, but this Shannon team had no quit in them, putting up 24 unanswered points, but that's when New Hope had that other kick return that ended up putting them only down 3 and really rejuvenating this New Hope Trojan team. Trey Doty had both the kick return and punt return touchdown, and the defense stood tall when they needed to. But the biggest takeaway here for the Trojans was that they finished again in the 4th quarter. And did that give you an idea of we're not out of this yet?
Absolutely, man. And Trey Doty's special. He returned the kick and he returned the punt. I feel like we're doing a pretty bad job coaching because I don't think we're getting him the ball enough. He seems to score every time he touches it, so maybe we should get it to him on offense too, so it's not just special teams.
Yeah, absolutely, and so New Hope remains undefeated, and they've got Itawamba at Itawamba next week, and for the Red Raiders, they lose and go down 1-1, but still feel good about this season. They'll host Houston next week. In Shannon, Cam Dyer, WCBI Sports.
All right, thanks, Cam. How about West Point at Starkville? Yellow Jackets coming off a Week 1 dub over Columbus, taking on an angry 0-1 West Point bunch. No score second. Trey Petty, Braylon Burnside. Kid just making another sick grab. That's why he's got 3 SEC offers. Starkville moving the change. Drive was capped off with this Jenkins rushing touchdown, and the Jackets are the first team on the board, up 7-0. Not so fast. West Point marching right down the field. Quinterin Tillman Evans. The fake was so good, I even got faked out, not going to lie, but that shows. That's why West Point, wasn't able to capitalize on it. Now it's a 7-7 ball game. So second play on the next drive. Tied up, second quarter winding down. Trey Petty finding Jaden Turnipseed. Gets away from a defender. Woo! Oh, man.
Oh, he's going to have to go to the doctor. His ankles are broken.
He might have to. Falling right to the turf. Turnipseed takes it 70 yards for the touchdown. Top 5 play potential. Starkville up 14-7. They win big, 44-13.
Now let's get you out to Tupelo, hosting Saltillo. Student body out in force tonight. Late second quarter, the handoff to Dalen Patton, who scampers on into the end zone for the touchdown. Yellow Wave up 33-0. Tigers ball, Chance Johnson, a toss to Braden Bowen. But the Tigers fail to pick up that first down. Then they have it inside the 5. Harrell rolls out and he hits Qua Middlebrooks for the touchdown, 33-zip. Golden Wave line up for 2. And up the middle, Middlebrooks. That's why they call him Middlebrooks, right up the middle. Yeah. 2 points, 35-0 at half. Tupelo's up. And then that final score for you, Tupelo ended up winning 55-0. Saltillo couldn't get anything going.
Tupelo's been dominant the first few weeks. Let's get some scores for you. Oxford bounced back after last week's loss to Brandon, taking down South Panola 43-34. Columbus blanked at South Haven 28-0, and Lafayette a big bounce back victory 50-13 against Horn Lake. All right, coming up next year on Endzone, a couple of teams with huge success last year. Caledonia, Amory. How did that one go? We'll have those highlights. Also, South Pontotoc, the Cougars, taking on the Chargers of Choctaw County. We got those lights for you. And Louisville looking to make it a 2-0 start to the season.
Welcome back into week 2 of Endzone. Amory hosting Caledonia. The Panthers convert on a 4th down to keep this drive alive, and QB Jatarian Ware calls his own number. Puts them on the board, 7-0 Amory. Cavaliers not really able to get much going. A lot of their plays ended up like this. Daniel Wilburn getting stuffed there. In second quarter, Panthers back with the ball, and Ware slings this one 30 yards downfield to connect with Cameron Haynes. Same drive, Ware hands it off to Charleston French, who takes it 16 yards to the house. Panthers go up 14-0.
He was a big part of that team last year, too.
Huge. Still going. Amory just kept on piling on. They go ahead and win 35-0. Now taking you out to Choctaw County.
Homecoming takes me back.
I love the pink. Pink's my favorite color. Over to Choctaw County. Early on, South Pontotoc. Jackson Harmon gets the snap, rolls to his right. Jackson Rogers for a huge gain down the sideline inside the Charger 35-yard line. Later on, 4th down. Harmon back to pass, scrambles, and he's brought down after a minimum gain. Choctaw County takes over on downs. Chargers on offense. KJ Cork back to pass, finds Caleb Cunningham with a spectacular grab over the South Pontotoc defender, and
this
he's
kid
brought
is special.
down.
He's special. He's already got big-time offers. He's only a sophomore. He'll be
Top
hearing his
5
name
play?
for years to come. Probably.
Later on, Cunningham gets it on the end around, cuts back up the middle, and he scores on the 23-yard touchdown run. The extra point's no good. Chargers take the 6-0 lead. They end up, South Pontotoc ends up winning 34-21.
Big win for the Chargers. All right. Louisville, Kemper County. This guy, Jaden Triplett, pretty good, beating the whole Kemper County team to the left side, putting Louisville on the board. Then when things felt like they might go right for Kemper, like on this kickoff return, Grace, Louisville would find a way to stuff them. Right there. They sure did.
And they're going to stuff them again.
And then another stop. And
it's like Groundhog Day.
Yep, another stop, and then trying to get something going with the passing game. No. So then Kemper gets some good pressure here, but then Jaden Triplett gets it on the delayed screen, takes it 35 yards. Kind of looks like me in Madden, but Jaden Triplett,
doing it in real life.
In real life, that's what I was going to say. So Louisville travels well, having themselves 14-0 lead after one quarter. As they say, death taxes, Louisville scoring again on another consecutive drive. They won this one 54-0. Just absolutely incredible.
Dominance, some might say. Moorville at Nettleton. QB Brody Thompson drops back for the pass, and it's picked off. Landon Talley appears to go for the touchdown, but guess what, John?
Coming back.
It's coming back. How unfortunate is that? QB Braylon Williams hits Zavon Tilworth for the TD. 7-0 Tigers.
All right.
Now Moorville's gonna get the ball back. There's a happy Tiger. Thompson to Parker Harris for the first down. Let's move those chains.
Thread the needle that time a little bit. Okay, I see what Jimmy Young's doing.
Now coming up, 4th and goal. Troopers try to punch it in, but Jordan Franks gets stopped there. Moorville turns it over on downs. Nettleton goes on to win 46-7.
All right, let's get some scores in here for you really fast. Itawamba beat New Albany 49-28. Shout out to Clint Hoots. Pontotoc fell at Grenada 49-10. Big loss for the Warriors. Houston defeated Aberdeen 45-0. And North Pontotoc held on against Charleston 24-22. Okay, we're not even close to being done here on Endzone. Let me just tell you, Knoxville County beat Philadelphia last week. Could they take down Amanda Elsie in the same fashion? Also, East Webster beat down the Cougars last week. Were they able to beat Nanawoya, and was Nanawoya able to bounce back after losing the Cross Creek rivalry? And also Heritage was on a mission. All that and more coming up next. Welcome back into Endzone. Let's do it. Amanda Elsie down in Macon taking on Knoxville County. Martavius Wicks. This kid was impressive. He was doing the dirty work. Nice little 15-yard run, but he was explosive. Then a little later, again, 5-yard run. But you know what, Grace? The chains kept moving. That's all you can ask for as a coach.
Yeah.
That's really it.
Just keep swimming.
Absolutely. And those
I think
chains,
we know that guy.
I know, that's Jeffrey Simmons, and that's actually right after that Wicks touchdown right there. But then the defense at Knoxville County coming up with the big-time sack here. And I'm going to spoil it for you here. The marching band was loving it. They got all the energy, man.
I love marching bands.
I love the marching bands, but I love the energy, too. And now, Wicks again.
Right
this
up
wasn't
the middle.
quite the touchdown like the 5-yarder there, but a couple of cuts back. This kid is explosive. He really is. One of the most impressive ones I've seen all year. And now, Ladarian Mosley getting a 10-yard touchdown run for Knoxville County. And then now we get to see a little Mario Taylor here on the well, he actually got hurt a little earlier, but the 2-point conversion right here, I mean, that was very impressive to Anthony Little. Great throw, great play, and Knoxville County won big, 40-6. Let's get a couple other scores in here for you, huh? Why not? Winona taking down Kosciuszko, 20-7. Baldwin, Boonville. That was a fun one, it seemed like, 24-13. The Bearcats won it. Mantachi blanking Ashland, 45-0. Grace, what's going on in Nanawoya?
Yeah, let's get you out to Nanawoya.
Oh, perfect
Playing
timing.
East Webster. Second quarter, Nanawoya down 27-0 already. 4th down, Jake Vick attempting a 41-yard field goal, and he drills it right through the uprights.
Kid, that's pretty good.
The lead's only 24 now.
Okay.
East Webster now on offense. Off the play action, Caleb Warnock back to pass, and he overthrows his target. Dagan Crowley. Later on, 3rd down, Warnock gets the snap, scrambles to his right, and gets a few yards, but well short of the first down drive would stall out there. East Webster really put the beat down at Nanawoya, winning 55-3, John.
Oof. Big time victory. All right. Lance Pogue, Heritage, taking on East Union. Second quarter, Heritage up 14-0. East Union botches a handoff exchange. Heritage recovers it. All right, what do? What do good teams do? Take advantage of turnovers. Jay Stevenson sweeping left, scoring from 2 yards out. 21-0 Pats. Next drive for Heritage, quarterback Jack Ketchum sneaks it in. 28-0. Grace, this one got out of hand. Heritage lost last week down in Jackson. Like, you know what? We are going to come out fighting. That's what Lance Pogue's team did. But East Union before the half, Drew Holloman passes to Riley Williams, who steps into the end zone, then poses again.
High steps in.
You're down 28-0. I don't know how much I feel about it, but you know what?
I think he did the crane pose there.
He sure did, but the kids are having fun. What more could you want?
That's what sports are for, right?
Exactly. Let's get some more scores in here for you, huh? Vardaman, Bruce. It was all Rams, Grace. All Rams, 42-14. Shout out to Bayless and Vardaman, of course. Eupora took down French Camp Academy by the same score, 42-14. There you go, back to back. All right, Senatobia beat Water Valley 34-6. Calhoun City bounced back after losing to Houston 30-20. Belmont lost at Tishomingo County 61-28.
Wow.
That's the most points I've seen this year. It's only week 2, though. All right, let's get out to some more highlights. West Lowndes, Okolona. Nice little handshake at the beginning, okay. Love to see it.
Cheerleaders getting into it.
Oh, yeah, definitely. All right, so for West Lowndes, Elijah Johnson with a nice little 15-yard quarterback scramble here. And what would that set up? The band's not going to tell us, but you know what? I will right now. Elijah Johnson, again, keeping it for a 3-yard touchdown to put his team up 8-0. But Okolona would come on back. J.J. Stephen handing it off to Silas Jones for the touchdown. We actually did not have a final score for this one, so if you could send it our way or someone could let us know, we would greatly appreciate that. Noxapater, Grace, talk to me.
Pure Alliance at Noxapater. 3rd down, Tigers down 20-6. Jimmy Graham gets the ball and breaks a few tackles, picks up just around 5 yards. Later on, 4th down, Tigers back to punt, gets the ball away, and Pure Academy returns, muffs the punt.
Ooh.
Don rushes, recovers it for Noxapater. More from Noxapater. QB Kyle Phillips on the QB keeper gets a good gain for about 6 yards. Later on, Graham gets the ball again around right side, and he's stuffed in the backfield by Zaire Douglas.
Nice defensive play.
The drive gonna stall out there. Pure Alliance wins this one, 34-6.
Hatley Smithville.
Oh, you know Hatley Smithville. Seminoles hosting the Hatley Tigers. Smithville starts this one out with an onside kick, but Hatley recovers, caps off the drive with this 42-yard run to the house. Junior Kason Williams breaks some tackles, and he's gone. Extra point is no good. Hatley still goes up 6-0. Seminoles set to receive the ball. Barker O'Brien has got it on the return. And you know what he's going to do here, John? He's going to take it 80 yards down the sideline.
Top 5 potential.
House. I think, yeah, jot that down, John. Top 5 potential right there.
I'm writing it.
Score all knotted up at 6. Tigers back with the ball. QB Logan Brown fakes out everyone and finds the end zone untouched. He fakes me out here too. Hatley leads 14-6. Kickoff time again, and why not a 3rd onside kick, right? Brown kicks it right in the Seminoles' hands, but they can't hold on. Tigers ball. Hatley wins this one 28-20.
Let's get some more scores for you in here. Hamilton, another dominant week. They dominated against Hatley last week. Wade Tackett's crew beat McAdams 53-6. And another one in here, Evangelical Christian topping TCPS 30-16. The Eagles now 0-2 to start out the season. And don't go anywhere. We've got West Alabama action. We've got MAIS action for you. So we'll be right back. We'll have all that content and plus more analysis from the night. Welcome back to Endzone. Calhoun Academy at Columbus Christian. The Rams had a big win against Marvel last week. Let's see how it goes this time around. Garrett Weathers, a little 10-yard run here, showing off the athleticism. And now Weathers finding Bo Kemp. Nice snag. Breaks one tackle. Cuts back from another.
That could be a top 5.
That's a 55-yard touchdown, Grace. I'm writing it down, potentially.
That's a nice pass, too.
I've written down like 11 plays, so just beware. But now this one, Calhoun Academy coming up with a big-time sack. The 2-point conversion was no good for that touchdown, by the way. We were chatting it up that I wasn't paying too much attention to the highlights. That's my bad. Leighton Logan was stopped behind the line there as well by the CCA defense. Now Leighton Logan again, nowhere to go. Rams defense looking pretty good, Grace. Now Jacob Baker, nowhere to go again. This was all Columbus Christian, 55-22. They've had a heck of a start to the season.
Let's get you out to Oak Hill Academy hosting Winona Christian. Opening drive, Noah Brand completes this pass to Kai Tate to convert on a 4th down. That's a pretty long one for a 4th down there. Bobbles the ball a little bit, but he's still got it. John Ross Craven makes a reception and takes the ball to the 10-yard line. Pretty nice field position. Next play, Craven scores from 2 yards out. The extra point's good, 7-0 Raiders. Winona Christian, the Stars win it 40-28.
Big comeback for the Stars there. All right, let's get two quick scores in here for you. Jackson Academy beat Winston Academy 20-17, and also Starkville Academy beat Leek 39-7. All right, Winfield, Gordo, West Alabama. We told you we were going to have it, and we sure do.
We keep our promises.
Green Wave down by 1 at the half. First drive, third quarter. Brax Garrison finding Caleb Jennings for a first down and then some. Wave is rolling. Next play, Rayshawn Williams getting the handoff, bounces it outside, breaks several tackles, gets inside the red zone there. We'll get a couple plays later, and it's Williams again. Cutting back, dragging one defender with him, running over 2 more on his way to the end zone. That could be a top 5 play. My 12th one I've written down. Gordo ended up winning in thrilling fashion, 49-42.
We'll stay in at West Alabama.
Of course.
Aliceville hosting Tuscaloosa Academy. Yellow Jackets on the field. Quarterback Tijerian Williams in the gun design run. He finds an opening, and he's gone. 66 yards, John. I hate to say it, it's just another.
Oh, I'm writing it down.
Another top 5 play to the house. Aliceville goes up 7-0. Knights offense on the field now. Quarterback Preston Lancaster drops back, and he's swallowed up by that Jackets defense. Same drive, Tuscaloosa knocking on the door here now at the 6-yard line. Lancaster tries to scramble, but Jalen Fells comes up and he separates him from the ball. Darrell Brooks Jr. is there to recover that fumble. Aliceville wins this one 42-20.
Here's one we didn't have at 10 o'clock for you. South Lamar and Berry at Berry. South Lamar, Brooks Wright finding Adam Watkins on the handoff, but he's met behind the line of scrimmage by Berry's defense. South Lamar's Landon McCara intercepts Berry, runs it down the field for the Stallions. And then a little later, Jackson Flanagan tries to plow through, but the Wildcats take him down. Hudson Naramore says, no more yards for you. I'm sorry, that was horrible. Wildcats down by 33. Here's another touchdown, and South Lamar gets it done 33-8. All right, a few more scores here for you. Sulligent and Cold Springs, Sulligent won 24-12. Pickens County beat Summerton Christian 38-7. There's that Sulligent one. Shout out to Daniel Merchant. And Lamar County beat Greene County 34-28. Don't go anywhere. When we come back, we will have our winners from the night. Real quick, our winners of the night. Mine's Starkville. Grace.
Knoxville County.
2-0. Big wins for both.
helmet.
Thank you so much for watching. We'll see you next week.
WCBI Sports Endzone Show with John Sokoloff, Cam Dyer, and Grace Ibarra is brought to you by OCH Orthopedic Center, Jax, Carl Hogan Toyota, Wade Incorporated, and Clark Beverage Group.